my intention, but it is a jumpsuit. And there's a black version as well if you don't like animal print.
Yeah.
And also, hello everybody on Facebook.
Yeah,
hello.
hi.
Good evening. And Will's looking after Facebook, isn't he,
we
for
have
us?
got Will with
there
us.
He is.
Oh, he looks very official. He looks like he's head of the boardroom table
I feel like I'm in an interview. Why do you think you're the best person for this job?
It's serious business, this Facebook stuff, you know. You've got to dress up for it. You've got to look the part. We are, of course, streaming the show live once again on the QVC UK Facebook page. It's lovely to have your company. Last week, oh my gosh, we had so many incredible comments. I've been looking forward to this regular appointment with you guys at home once again every Thursday at 8 p.m. So, what do we want to know? What are you eating? What are you drinking? Who are you watching the show with? Maybe also tell me about a favourite fashion piece in your wardrobe right now. Get chatting, and I'm replying fast and furious.
You know, I want to know, Will.
Yeah?
Are those cups of tea on your table or candles? I can't work out if they're mugs or candles.
This is a cup of tea.
Yes.
And this one is a candle. Hopefully I won't get the two confused.
Don't set fire to your beard on my show.
Oh, gosh, be careful. Oh, my goodness. You'll be on the front pages tomorrow, I'm sure, of something like that.
Google alerts.
Now, we are going to be tuning back in with Will throughout the show, so do get all of your comments going through over on the Facebook page. He's monitoring it over there, and he's keeping the party going there. And by the way, the party continues. So this is the party, this is the watch party, but after this show, we have got an exclusive after party, and you are invited. So if you stay on Facebook after this hour ends on air, then it will continue.
And there's no gap, is there? We just keep going on Facebook.
And sometimes we get to be a bit naughtier over there, because we get a bit more time. We get to ask questions, so I might be putting you on the spot later.
Goodness.
Too. So do stay with us, and we might give you some sneak peeks as to what's coming up next Thursday. The weekend is in sight at last, isn't it?
Bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Yes, actually, I'm here on Bank Holiday Monday.
Oh,
Special
what better
event on
place
Monday.
to be.
Yeah.
You love coming in, though, don't you?
I do. Yes, I'm not normally here on a Monday, but I'm here on Bank Holiday Monday if you're off and you can watch.
Wow, that's fantastic. So really, really great to look forward to all those wonderful things in the show, including Ruth's gorgeous top in the brand new colour option.
Yes, so you've seen the My Love Heart T-shirt before, and it's this lovely cotton modal. So when I say T-shirt, don't think of a boring cotton T-shirt, and this is the most beautiful fabric. So it's cotton with 37% modal. So modal is this gorgeous kind of, gives it that velvety feel. It's also got elastane, so plenty of stretch, and then it's got this lovely love heart motif, and that is animal print. So it encapsulates all the things I love. I love animal print, I love love, I love motif T-shirts, I love this colour, and also we've got a new navy for you as well. So we've done this in black, we've done it in white, there's a heather grey one, and then these are the two new colours. I absolutely love this. And actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I wear mine a lot. Often when I'm leaving here in the lift, I do a lift selfie to say goodnight, and I've nearly always got one of my motif T-shirts on with one of my jackets or one of my cardigans. And I like motifs that are right in the middle, central, so that if you have got a jacket, cardigan, a denim jacket maybe, you can see.
Yeah, it really shows it off.
The motif, yeah.
And it's a fabulous gift idea. If you want to have it sent to someone else's address, you can, and they won't see how much you paid for it, because we won't put that in the box unless it's being sent to your address. Now, the jumpsuit that I'm wearing, it really is gorgeous, honestly. It's coming up later in the show, and we have got the petite, the regular, or the small, and it's all attached, as you can see, so you're not going to worry about the top coming untucked. I'm wearing the animal, the natural animal, but we also have the black.
You're a natural animal, Catherine.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, and also I've done it in a plain black. We have seen the natural animal one before, and they were supposed to come together, but you know, there's been so many delays with deliveries and things. So this is the plain version. So if some of you saw this and went, oh, it's a nice shape, but I don't really do animal print, we've done the plain black, and it's easy to show you. That's the cutout detail on the back. I really love detail on the back of clothes.
Yes, I
not
love
just the front.
Even the fastening is really good, because it looks like it would be fiddly, but it's not.
No, and it's a big popper. Okay, so it's really easy to do on your own. So even though you have to do that, you know, you have to kind of do it yourself, it's a big popper, and then you've got this little metal fastening. It's a pull-on, like most jumpsuits. A stretch jersey, so it doesn't crease, it's really comfortable. You've got that waistband kind of attached or sewn into pockets. The nice tapered leg, which I think always gives a really nice shape. Lovely. Very nice jumpsuit modelling, Catherine. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
You look lovely. You look fabulous in that. And I love that look of it looks like a top and trousers.
Yeah, I really do. And I like it because this is probably higher than any of my trousers.
Yes.
But that makes my legs look really long, which they're not. Now, we're going to have a look at Betsy right now because she is looking fabulous in monochrome. What a great look this is. And this is brand new, the fluted short sleeve shirt. And this is just $39.96. So a fabulous feature price, saving you some money there as well. So this one is the column geo print. Beautiful. I love those geometric
Well, I
prints.
love geo prints, as you know, and people who follow me regularly or watch the show regularly will know I do a lot of geo print, small prints. This is a larger geo, so it's called a column because you can see that geo print is in like little columns going, you know, going. I always have to get horizontally and vertically the right way. Horizontally, isn't it?
Confused, and left and right.
Yes, up and down, isn't it, horizontally. This is a stretch jersey. So if you bought my TSV dress with a little fluted sleeve, this is the same fluted sleeve because I loved that sleeve so much. I've put it on a shirt. You've got a little curved hem there with the side vents. Let me just show you the sleeve again up close. So if you just put your arm out a bit, Betsy. Now, the thing I think about a fluted sleeve, I think it makes your arm, look slimmer. I mean, Betsy's got a beautifully slim arm anyway, because it's not tight at all on the top of your arm. Your arm coming out of something that's larger, I think makes your arm look slimmer.
Yeah, a little bit like, you know, the big chunky, ugly style boots, as they used to call them. I always thought that they made people's legs look a little bit slimmer because they were so
big,
wide at the ankle. So it's kind of that same principle.
This is the other colour. So this is the mosaic. So if you don't like a geo print, this is really pretty, this mosaic print. And I've used this in a dress as well. And this is the grey. When I say grey, there are grey accents, but it's very pale. If you look up close, this is what it reminds me of mosaics. You know, when you go on holiday and you see mosaic tiles and things. So you've got, you know, mostly white and then this lovely hint of denim blue, and it's a kind of greige rather than grey. I think when somebody says grey, I always think of something a bit dull and dirgy. This is understated. It's very feminine, really pretty. So this is a stretch jersey. It's 95% polyester, 5% elastane. So lots of stretch, and it's very, very, very crease resistant. You've got a button front here, so it's a collar. Let me show you on this one, actually, it's probably easier to see. So you've got the collar, and then we've given you a V-neck, so there's no button here, so that is open. And then there are buttons here which are concealed under a button placket. And because it's a stretch jersey, if you're bustier like me, it doesn't pull. So if you avoid shirts, because, you know, the buttons always pull, the fabric is really stretchy. It's
and what
strobing
about
a bit
ironing
on
as well? No need to iron this.
I never iron, and I've got so much of this stretch jersey in my range. Dresses, shirts, we've got something else coming up later, a tunic shirt. And I machine wash them. You can tumble them on low. I just hang them. And often I don't even do a tumble.
You know Jackie, who you're often on air with, she adores ironing.
I know she does.
How strange is that?
She's a very odd woman.
I don't know anyone else who loves
Happy
ironing
birthday, Jackie. She won't be watching. She won't be watching. I hope she's not watching. I hope she's enjoying herself somewhere. But happy birthday, Jackie.
Is it her birthday
It's her birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Jackie, if you're watching. Now, we have had some comments coming through over on my Twitter. Karen says, what a treat to have you with Ruth tonight. You both look super cool and Ruth's hair is fab.
Thank you very much.
You've inspired me to buy the animal print jumpsuit you're wearing. One purchase made, more to follow, I'm sure. And Lainey says, I've got the navy heart top and I love it. Another
got it already, Lainey?
piece. And look at this,
it's been on the website.
Oops, let's see. Oh, you'll have to mind all my fingerprints on there. It's always very embarrassing showing you.
Oh, nice, Lainey. Oh, nice glasses as well.
I know, beautiful. Love your hair as well. Really cute. Every time I see someone with a little blonde bob, I always want to go back to my little blonde bob.
Did you used to have blonde hair?
I've had just about every
colour.
So is Pippa. If you've worked with Pippa, she's been the same. She's had it super short, which I've never done. Have you had yours really, really
Never
short?
super short, because my ears stick out. I've had it short, but never super short, and I've had it longer, but my hair's very fine, so once it gets past here, it just looks like rat's tails.
Well, I loved it on Strictly when you had all the different hairstyles.
Yeah, but it's not my hair. That was
it looked
somebody
great,
else's. It was like endless hair pieces and 101 hair grips. At the end, you used to give it back at the end of the show every night. Here's your hair back.
Well, at least you only have to do it once, do the hairstyle once, and then just stick it on.
But I loved that on Strictly, being able to play. You know, I'd had long hair, short hair, red hair, dark hair.
It's like playing dress-ups, but for grown-ups.
With hair, it was fantastic.
And a lot of hard work, I'm sure. You know, speaking of work, I think that this, even though it's a lovely top for any occasion, great now that we're working from home, a lot of people are anyway, it's nice to have pieces where you don't feel as though you're all trussed up in office wear. You could wear something like this, you look great on your video calls.
I just think it is eye-catching, that column geo print. And as you said, this can be smart or casual. So I've just put it with my cotton twill trousers and given it quite a summery look. If you were going to a barbecue or going to the pub garden, because, you know, we're now to do that now, obviously in your, you know, the right amount of numbers and from households, etc. I think it's really lovely because it doesn't cling. It skims your waist. I do a lot of things in my range that skim your waist. So although I like the look of things that look possibly like they're a little bit fitted, as in shirts, but they're not fitted because they're in this stretch jersey. And at the back, let me show you on this one, on the back on both of these, there is a yoke, which you can't really see very well there, which is a sewn yoke, which gives it that shirt look. And then here is an inverted pleat, which I do on a lot of my shirts and tops, which means you have more volume of fabric here in the small of your back where your bra clasp sits. So there's none of that nasty clinging.
Bra bulge.
I mean, we've shown that on Piero with the jeans. She's got that paler blue or the pale grey top on. So you can see that.
Very sophisticated.
It's a lovely, elegant look, isn't it, in Piero?
Really nice. Do you know, we have got a comment from Karen, and she said, I had trouble with horizontal and vertical until I remembered it's horizontal as in the horizon from left to right. Great programme, ladies. So horizon, so horizontal.
Oh, I've got that wrong then. I mean vertical, then
yeah,
up and down,
up
don't
and down.
I? So that's a vertical geo, isn't it? The column, it's up and down.
Yeah, so then if you think left to right, horizon,
but that's a very good
horizontal.
way of remembering it, actually, on the horizon.
Really helpful. Thanks, Karen. And lots of people saying hello to us, of course. Oh, Morgan says, bubbles open, of course.
Morgan's always got the bubbles open early. Well done, Morgan.
I want some bubbles too, but I'm told we're not allowed. No. Not even a Vimto for us tonight.
No, not till afterwards, possibly. So jeans. So Piero is wearing my slim leg jeans. I'm wearing the slim leg jeans today as well. Now, I've got various styles of jeans in my range. So I have the slim leg, I have a true straight leg jean, I've got a relaxed fit jean, which you'll see a bit later on. I'm also working on a boot cut jean coming in the autumn. And I've also got some cropped, they're cotton twills actually, but they look like jeans. So the beauty of my jeans is, first and foremost, they are really, really comfortable. And everybody who buys them and they come back for another pair very often, I talk about how comfortable they are. So firstly, the actual denim itself is a two-way stretch denim. And then I want to show you on the waist, because this is the other reason people love these jeans, is that they sit. Piero, if you can just show me the back, how they don't gape. So if you turn sideways and lift the shirt up a bit, there, right, come down, right there. So you can see they don't gape at the back. You know, so often with jeans, you get that horrible gap where you can see down the back of your trousers. Because of this two-way stretch, that's it, you can see it there. Because of the two-way stretch in this denim, they fit really beautifully around that part of your body. Pocket placement is essential on jeans, and we played around with the pocket placement, because if it's too wide, it makes your bottom look wider, too high, too low, etc., etc. So they're just right.
If it's too low, people like me who have shorter legs makes them look even shorter.
And it makes your bottom look like it's hanging. And the other thing that they sit, well, you can see I'm wearing them. I'm showing on that.
I do love how you've even got that sunset red stitching.
So the sunset red is just a little feature on all my jeans. It's
lovely
just
touches.
Because I love sunset red. So that's just a little bit of embroidery around the button. But you can see they sit really well. So they're not so high-waisted that they're up here, you know, under your bust like you're wearing your dad's trousers. But they do sit nicely. And you can see on mine, they don't. You need to come down a bit, down a bit, down a bit. There. I want to show you this bit here. There.
And
so you see that, that's what I
nicely.
mean. So that sits right into the small of your back and it doesn't gape. And so many women who leave me messages and buy the jeans say, A, they're really comfortable. You can squeals do the squat test in these.
See, I'm so impressed when you do that. I think if I did that, I would probably fall over on my back like a little
I won't be able to get up. But, you know, if you've got young children...
And I can't help you.
No, you can't help me. I might pull myself up on here.
I could throw you a broom or something.
But if you've got young children or you've got grandchildren, you know, that you're playing with them, you know, so often if you try and bend down in jeans, you feel like your circulation's being cut off. These won't. They're really, really comfortable. And the other thing, because they've got elastane in them, they don't bag. They don't get baggy knees. They really keep their shape. So, you know, so often when you've worn jeans, after 2 or 3 hours, when you stand up, you've got that knee shape that sticks out.
Yeah.
And the thing I love about the jeans, they've been in my range from the very, very beginning. It was one of the very first things I asked if I could do. And there was a great kind of gasp of breath around the table, and everyone looked at each other, and I said, what? They went, jeans are really difficult to get right. I went, I know. That's why they're so hard to buy. And that's why I'd like to do them, because I'm sure I can do some comfortable jeans, that they're not that horrible kind of low rise, where they don't sit on your waist and your tummy's hanging over the top. And so if you haven't tried my jeans, I would say, and if you haven't worn jeans for years because they've been so uncomfortable, honestly, try them, because, you know, if they're not right for you, you can send them back.
60 days, you can wear them for 2 months.
And you can wear them.
Decide. You can even sit down in the park cross-legged if you're going to an outdoor picnic or something like that and be comfortable. Now, Will, of course, is in on the party. Everyone's welcome to this party. Will, I believe you and everyone over on the Facebook page have been enjoying this evening's party. Tell us more.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, it's so busy out there. Lots of you commenting. It's lovely to have your company. Vicky Tyres says, can you please wish Margaret Tortoiseshell a happy birthday? She only ever watches QVC when Ruth is on. So from all of us, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Beverly is watching right now with 2 pugs and a boxer dog on your lap. I bet that's warm. Trying not to spill your glass of Merlot right now. Good work. Lawrence is saying, I'm drinking a shandy at the moment. Now, there's a blast from the past. Lawrence is going to enjoy a 4-day weekend. Now, apparently, ladies, the shandy I heard on the television today, is going to be the drink of this summer.
Yep. It is. I've heard it's going to be very trendy, Will, because it used to be, you know, people think, oh, it's old-fashioned. I love shandy, but what they're saying with all the millennials or whatever, you know, young people, I think they call them, that instead of it just, because it used to be just beer and lemonade, but now they're doing like elderflower.
Oh, it's fancy shandy.
It's fancy, schmancy shandy, but even so, I'm sure very nice.
I'll have to have a shandy with Mandy. My friend Mandy, we used to...
Shandy with Mandy.
When our kids were very little, we used to sort of sit out in the back garden with them, and as a special treat, we would share a beer with some lemonade and make it last over the afternoon, because of course we're looking after our littlies. But shandy with Mandy.
Shandy with Mandy. Hashtag shandy with Mandy.
There we go.
Schmandy.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, how exciting.
Keep your comments coming through, everybody. Just finally, very quickly, Sue Taylor saying, evening all. I'm watching on my Todd tonight, but I'm enjoying a lemon gin and tonic. There's lots of drink chats happening this evening, everyone.
I know, and Will, it drives us mad, because, I'd love a lemon gin and tonic right now.
I'm wondering what's really in that mug of Will's. Is it really a cup of tea, or is it something different? There's our answer.
It's tea, it's tea.
He looks happy though, doesn't he?
Oh, a nice cup of tea will do that to you as well. Will's going to rejoin us a little bit later so we can see how he progresses with that mug of tea that he's got. Wonder if he's got a whole pot next to him. Now, we have got so many more brilliant, gorgeous items for you. And the great thing is, this whole range is only available from QVC. So, for example, if you decided to wear this somewhere, and Betsy looks an absolute knockout in this, then it's less likely you're going to bump into other people wearing the same thing as you, because it's just for us.
It's exclusive. My whole range is exclusive at QVC, you know, which I love. And you know, I love working here. I'm here all the time. So even when I'm not on air, I'm around a lot.
I often see you here. I think you live here.
I mean, obviously not so much lately because we're doing everything on Zoom and socially distanced and things, but I work, you know, full time on my range, really. I'm choosing the fabrics, looking at colours, and I love it. I'm very, very hands-on, very invested in my range. So this dress, I love dresses and I love wrap dresses, but I love the idea of them, but I don't like how impractical they are, because they flap open. You know, when they cross over the front and they never stay, especially if you've got a bust, they flap open and you end up pinning them, and then the skirt always flaps open. So when you walk, you end up kind of holding the skirt like this, don't you? If there's a gust of wind, or when you sit down, it flaps open.
Or if you put on a few pounds, which a lot of us have. I've put on a few
lockdown pounds.
And then the dress starts to get a little bit tighter and more.
So it's easy to show you on Betsy. Betsy, if you could just show me the wrap part of the dress. So look, so underneath the wrap, you're completely covered.
So there's no chance
there's
of
nothing,
a
even if the wind flaps, if you sit down on a bar stool or whatever and it falls open, nothing is showing. So your modesty is well protected, but it has that lovely look of a wrap dress. Again, it's a kind of geoprint. It's again, you know, it's that vertical geoprint. I love the colours in this. It's mostly kind of a white and caramel background with these accents of black, which I love. The belt, the tie tie belt is removable because I love belts, but I think if you can remove it, you can change up the dress, put a black patent belt on with that and some black patent shoes, put a white leather belt on with that, or faux leather belt.
I quite like using belts like this as a little scarf, or even putting it in my hair, sort of tie it around underneath there with the bands hanging down.
And also I think they look nice tied onto a handbag if you're not using the belt.
Makes you look really accessorised well, doesn't it? All pulled together. And
this is a V-neck but not too low. A short sleeve so it covers the tops of your arms, and it is a stretch jersey again, so it's 95% polyester, 5% elastane. So again, it looks a little bit fitted, but actually it's loads of give in this. And the beauty of having a dress in this fabric is that it is, I'm not allowed to say crease free, or it doesn't crease. It's very, 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 very crease resistant. You'd have to do a lot to it.
Yeah, I think the only time you'll ever see a crease with something like this is maybe the first time it arrives with you, just because it's been travelling for a little while before it's got to you. But the minute that you put this in the washing machine, you put that straight on a hanger, you can put it straight in the wardrobe, and it can skip the ironing pile. Anita says, I have bitter shandy. It's my go-to drink whilst out walking when reaching the pub on exhausted on a summer's day. Oh, that does sound quite refreshing. I quite like the ginger beer on a really hot summer's day. You know, the alcoholic
I like ginger beer.
It's very nice.
My mum's a big ginger beer fan.
Oh, lovely.
Because they're so different, aren't they, depending on the brand? People have their favourites, because some of them are really gingery.
Yeah, I really
and others not so much.
I must admit, my favourite tipple is bubbles. I do like champagne, but it doesn't have to be posh champagne.
She's a classy bird.
It can be your cheapest champagne ever. I just love it. Love a little bit of fizz. What's your favourite tipple?
I love a gin and tonic. Yeah, I do love a gin. I mean, I love bubbles as well.
Yeah.
I like Prosecco. I do love a good G&T though.
I'm very tempted to try these
slice.
shandies though, these fancy shandies.
Yeah.
Very nice. Now, we have also got on the way for you something that Pirio is wearing right now, which is the beautiful Crochet Slub T-Shirt. And T-shirt's almost a bit of a misnomer for it. It is a beautiful top, and £36 is the price. And you've got 2 easy payments there as well. We've got the magenta, which is stunning, and
That's a new colour, yeah.
That is beautiful. I love those vibrant, punchy colours. Now, if you've never shopped with QVC before, you should start now, because you can save £5.
Find great brands and new deals every day. And if you're new to QVC, we'll give you £5 off your first order with code 54U. Find what you love and love what you find at QVC.
Discover your beauty at QVC and celebrate being you. Shop in 4 interest-free instalments from cosmetics, skincare and more. The Great Beauty event. Online now at qvcuk.com and use the code when you shop.
Treat your friends to £10 off when they first shop with QVC, and we'll thank you with £10 off for each friend who orders for the first time. Fill in your details online and share the link. Your friend enters your name at checkout to receive their voucher code. Share the love of shopping with QVC.
Discover this anti-pigmentation moisturiser from Ultrasun. Help reduce the appearance of sun-induced fine lines and wrinkles with this fast-absorbing SPF 50+ sun protection. Enjoy no postage and packaging on this deal throughout April.
Well, I think a lot more people are drinking shandy now than may have been, say, about 25 minutes ago. Yes, the Magpie Room says, you both look fab. Off to get a posh shandy now. You've given me the idea. That's from Julian. Adam says, I bought my mother a pair of Ruth jeans, and I don't think she's ever smiled more. Oh. That was a wonderful day. She loved them.
Thank you.
How lovely is that?
I think that's really lovely to hear. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving us all your comments and feedback, because I do look at it all. I always say to people, you know, if I don't have time to answer everybody, I wish I did. But I honestly read it all. We read all the comments. If there are returns, we find out why, so that we can correct problems. And actually, the return rate on my range is actually quite low, because I think we listen to people, we look at it, we try and change it if it needs changing. We listen to you about what colours you like. So a lot of the new colours, like this T-shirt, for example, top we're going to do, these are customer requests, because normally when I do something new, I'll do white, navy, black and taupe or something, and then we ask you what colours would you like, and then we keep bringing new colours.
And
like
that's
this
wonderful.
one.
You really do listen.
Yeah, so we do
to
listen to people.
So definitely get your feedback coming through, because even if there isn't any time to reply directly, it will be taken on board. Now we're going to say another hello to Will and see how he's doing with his cup of tea.
Hey, here we go. Archie's just come to say hello. Shall I get him?
Yes,
please.
hello Archie.
Archie had a haircut today.
Oh, Archie, you look beautiful. Hello,
Look
darling.
at him, he's so smart. He's just woken up, so it seems a bit like he's being sedated, but he hasn't, I promise you. He's just woken up.
Has he
Sorry,
been at your
Archie, I'll let you
tea?
back down.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you again so much for all of your comments. Let's bash through a couple more. Hello to Jackie, not Jackie Cabler. Jackie says, I've not missed a Ruth Langsford show on QVC since the very first programme, which is lovely.
Aww,
Rebecca
thank you.
would love to see, oh, this is a suggestion for your range, Ruth.
Yes.
Rebecca says, I'd love to see a bright lime green scarf in your range.
Lime green scarf, okay. Noted.
Noted. There
I
we
don't
go.
have a lime. I've got an animal print one with a lime green border, but I don't have a lime green.
There we go. So great. Keep your suggestions coming, by the way, on the Facebook stream. And Claire says, Thursday with Ruth is my favourite evening of the week. And Jen, I love this comment from Jen. She says, I discovered Ruth Langsford's fashion back in March last year. It was a godsend for me when I couldn't go to the shops, and I'm really enjoying every Thursday evening now. How lovely is that?
Thank you, Jen. Thank you very much.
lovely.
And yeah, thank you everybody who follows us. And, you know, and we love the fact, I know that not everybody is shopping every week, and that's fine. You know, we've got a really lovely gang now that watch us every Thursday. We have a lot of fun, and sometimes you shop, sometimes you don't. And that's fine. You know, we love to hear from you, and just keep your comments coming. A lady did ask me recently, could she have my cotton twill jacket? Could I do it in yellow? And I said, oh, I'll look into that. And then I realised I had done it in yellow. We just hadn't got it yet. So that's coming soon as well.
And this is the beauty of QVC, is that you can always just window shop with us. You can just join in the party. Thank you, Will, for joining in the party. I know we're going to see you later. And thanks, Archie, as well, for popping up too.
I know, he's
Lovely to
gorgeous,
see
isn't he?
Archie. Now, we're going to have a look at what we're calling a T-shirt, but really I think that's a bit of a misnomer. It is a crochet slub top, and it is really gorgeous. That colour is fantastic, but I've just seen out of the corner of my eye Betsy, who's wearing the black.
Yeah.
Both of them equally gorgeous colours, and you've got easy payments, so maybe you might want to go for both today.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it's more than a T-shirt, because when we say T-shirt, I just automatically think of a very plain cotton T-shirt. And
Yeah,
you would
something with
think,
jeans.
gosh, that's a bit much for a cotton T-shirt, but it's so much more than that. It's a top, really, and it's a beautiful, beautiful fabric. So this is 95% viscose, which means it's super soft, drapey, it hangs beautifully, it's lightweight, and then it's got 5% elastane, so you've got lovely... If you can stay on Perio there, so I can just see the neckline, if you can turn a bit there. So that is the crochet. So when it says the crochet neck, around the V-neck, and it continues onto the shoulder, is the cotton, here we go, is a cotton crochet embellishment. It's very subtle because they're all the same colour as the T-shirt. There's no contrasting colours. It just elevates it from being a straightforward plain V-neck top, which would still be very nice in that fabric actually.
Yeah.
But it just is a nice feature. And on the, let me show you the colours. So that's the magenta, so that's a new colour.
Beautiful,
That's a new colour. The coral is limited now. I just want to show you how that... So this is the crochet that comes around the V-neck, and then it goes down across your shoulder, and it almost creates like a little bit of an epaulette effect, but it's quite subtle. So that's the coral, beautiful colour, I think, for spring, summer.
I love you can see that texture on the actual top
and that's
itself,
with
that
the slub. So it's called a slub T-shirt, and the reason it's called slub is that the texture of this fabric, it looks, you have to come very close to see it, it looks like, I would say, like a little kitten with little soft claws has just done that across your T-shirt. It's actually, some of the yarn is slightly raised, so it gives what they call a slub effect. It's very subtle, but also you can see how beautifully light and drapey this fabric is. So it's not see-through. even on the white, but you can see it's light and it's drapey and it's got that silkiness, and that's what you're paying that price for. It's not a T-shirt, it's not a cotton T-shirt.
It's a real top. I mean,
it's
obviously
it
looks great with jeans, but it's not just your jeans and T-shirt top. It's something that you can wear, as we can see on Betsy, with a gorgeous skirt.
Yes, so I love, people know I love monochrome, so I love this look. This is the cotton twill skirt, which is coming up. And so because it's such a lightweight fabric, which you just saw on Perio, it tucks well as well. So I tuck very little these days, and it does have little vents on the side, so where it sits across your top of your thighs and your hip, it's not constricting. But it also, equally, it tucks very well, so it's not bulky, and it's not too long.
Palazzo pants as
Lovely
well.
with palazzo
Maxi
pants
skirts.
if you've got white, you know, your white linen trousers in the summer. I mean, it's just a gorgeous top. Equally, it looks very, very smart under jackets because you've got that crochet effect. You know, whatever you put it under, you've got this feature here. And this is the white. So you can see there, obviously, you know, if you wore bright red bra, you're going to see that. But with a flesh-coloured bra, it's not a see-through T-shirt.
We are now limited in that one. We're limited also in the coral, which is the paler sort of coral tone. Really beautiful.
It sells out very quickly, this T-shirt, which is, you know, music to my ears because it means you like it. And we just keep bringing you new colours and reordering the old colours. And so everyone's asking me, oh, when's the blue one coming back? And my answer is, I don't actually know, sadly.
And there's also no guarantees. If something sells out today, there's no guarantee that everything can keep coming back. In fact, there's a guarantee that we can't bring every single item back again because we have to make way for all of the new items. So just be aware.
It's machine wash as well, so it's very easy care.
Looking lovely, Betsy, in that skirt as well. That skirt is fabulous. Love that. It is a twill skirt. We've got the petite on there on the screen at the moment, 188052. We also stock the regular and the tall, and you will see those at the bottom of the screen towards the left there, and you can check them all out online. In fact, if you go and you type in Ruth Langsford over on our QVCUK.com page, then you will actually find the whole collection. And we've put all the things that are in this week's show near the top so that you can see what's happening in this hour.
So this is the white cotton twill skirt. This followed my denim skirt. Like my denim jacket, once I'd done the denim jacket, lots of you asked, oh, could we have a white denim jacket? Lots of you asked, could we have a white denim skirt? I can't call it a denim skirt because it's not true denim. Hence, it's called a cotton twill. If you've got the denim skirt, this is exactly the same design, shape, sizing, length as the denim. So if you've got the denim one and you like it and you'd like the white one, go with the size you've got in the denim skirt. The beauty of this with the denim skirt, I wanted to create a kind of grown-up denim skirt or cotton twill skirt. So here, where you would normally have your zip, we haven't done that. I've put the zip at the back. Okay, so you've got a small zip at the back, and I've done it as an exposed zip, so it's a little bit fashiony.
I think it almost
which
makes it a bit
means the
sexy,
front is flat. You've still got that Western style, so you've got the pockets, you've got the little ticket pocket here.
But they're very neat, aren't they? It's very neat and flat.
Because I find with a lot of denim skirts, the true denim skirts, is that when you've done up the button, you've done up the zip, when you sit down, you get this great lump here. And if you don't like tucking, yes, it looks a bit dodgy sometimes. You know what I mean, Catherine.
Bulges in the wrong places.
Bulges in the wrong places. Particularly, and obviously we've tucked the T-shirt with Betsy, but if you've got something over the top, then you sit down, you've got all this bulk of a zip and a button. So I thought, well, this will be nice. And we've done the same on the denim one.
It looks like it's got quite a bit of stretch.
Oh, yeah, it's got really good stretch. This has got 4% elastane, so this cotton twill is 96% cotton, 4% elastane.
So it's got that bounce back as well.
So
it's
got the bounce back. We've also, if you turn for me, Betsy, we've got a nice vent at the back. So you see the lovely shape, how it's fitted. It's got that kind of pencil skirt shape.
That's beautiful.
But it doesn't feel constricting. So it's got a nice stretch to the fabric. You've got a deep vent there, so that when you move, even though it's that pencily shape and very you know, not too A-line, because I think sometimes particularly denim skirts, if they go A-line, they start looking a little bit old-fashioned, in my opinion.
And if they're too tight, then you end up walking.
And if they're too tight, you end up walking like Minnie Mouse. So Betsy is wearing the 10 tall, and so you can see that still comes just below her knee. Because that was my other bugbear with trying to buy a denim skirt, is that, you know, I used to wear them a lot, and then suddenly they were too short, they were too thick, they, you know, the zip in the wrong place and a bit bulky. So the denim one has been really, really popular.
I must just say we're limited in the tall already.
Yes, the tall always goes very quickly, because I think there are so many tall ladies who find it very difficult to get jeans, to get skirts, to get dresses. So all my trousers, jeans and dresses, pretty much all of them, I think,
yes,
I'd say 99%, I do the 3 lengths.
And that is so good.
Yeah.
I don't know of any other range where we do 3 lengths as a matter of course within the other collections here at QVC.
And that's been really popular, and that's based on my friends. So one of my best friends is petite and one's very tall, you know, and I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. And so
I bet when you said you were doing fashion here that you had all your friends saying, oh, get them to do this.
Always.
Oh, can you do that,
yeah,
please?
always, and they still do. And I, you know, and so I listen to my friends, you know, as I listen to the customer at QVC. It's exactly the same thing, because that's what women do. When we're together, it's not very long before you start talking about who's wearing what, is there? Or saying, how have you been? Oh, nightmare, I've been trying to find a dress for this wedding and I can't get, they're all above the knee, I can't, they're all too sleeveless. So my range and my designs are based on problems that I find myself as a 61-year-old woman who's busty. I'm not a little tiny
size 8.
Can't believe you're
61, but
thanks very much. You know, that problems that I find, you know, things that gape and show your bra, things that are too short, don't have any stretch in them. So everything I wanted to do was things like the denim skirt, was try and recreate our favourite things, but with comfort and stretch and the right length.
So if you fancy getting that, please make sure you get your order in quickly, especially if you want the tall, because limited in stock means over 90% of the stock has gone. Now, thank you very much to Barbara, by the way, who says that she loves Thursdays and is having a Prosecco with us.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you. We're vicariously having some Prosecco with you, Barbara.
See what it's like? It makes us jealous.
I know,
All
it really
does.
Oh,
I've just opened the bubbly and I've just opened the gin.
There you go.
That's true. We'll have a clear head in the morning.
Side, but do you know what? I think I would be able to put up with that. Barbara's actually also sent a picture that I'll show in a few moments' time, and she says she's purchased lots of your pieces and she just wanted to show this combination. Hope you like it, says a lovely Barbara. So maybe I'll be able to show that to you in a moment, but we'll just introduce the bomber jacket that we're seeing right now.
Yes, so the bomber jacket has been very, very popular in my range, and a bit like my denim jacket, which you can see behind Pirio there actually on the mannequin. I used to wear a lot of bomber jackets. I always loved bomber jackets. When I was young, like in my teens, late teens, I used to go to all those American vintage shops on the King's Road in London and hunt for proper, you know, American-y style bomber jackets. But they're quite bulky and they're quite heavy. And then again, I suddenly realised the bomber jacket had kind of disappeared from my wardrobe and I wanted to bring it back. And it's been really popular. We've got the animal print one that Pirio is wearing there, and that's the brown animal that she's wearing. We also do that in a grey animal. Let me show you the details in the grey animal while I'm holding it. So, lovely bomber jacket style. This fabric is 95% polyester, 5% elastane, so it's got stretch. The lining also has stretch, you know, because you have 3% elastane in the lining. So, you know, sometimes you buy something and the outer layer has got stretch, especially dresses, and then you put it on and the lining is completely tight, where I've had to cut the lining so that I can move in the dress. So the lining has got elastane stretch. The lining is this beautiful sateen, so it feels really lovely against your skin.
Looks
so
like
if you're wearing
feel cool as well.
And it's silky, so if you're wearing just a vest top or a little T-shirt, that feels very nice against your skin. And then if I can show you on Pirio, obviously it's got the you know, the kind of classic cotton rib neckline and cuff, but if you can just move your hair for me, Pirio. What I've done with the collar, some of them really stand up and they stick into your neck. So I've done quite a flat collar, even though it's still a rib and it still moves, it doesn't stick up. And then on the cuff and on the hem, you've got the regular thick, you know, ribbed cotton. So you can push the sleeves up a little bit if you want to. We've got the slant pockets at the side and then the rib on the hem. So those are the two animal prints. Then here we have a snake. Sorry, there are 3 animal prints. Let me show you this one.
I rather like that.
So this was one of the most recent colour additions. So this is the animal print, but in a blue, this beautiful cobalt blue, and then it's got kind of accents of black and like a more pale denim blue. And then finally, this is one of my favourites.
Yeah, I'm rather
snake
partial.
print.
Look at that.
So the snake print came because inside my faux suede jacket, inside my faux leather biker jacket, the lining is this it's silky, but it's a snake print. And then lots of people go, I love that snake print you use in the lining of your jackets. So then we decided to do it actually as a jacket. And then at the back, you've got the yoke sewn across here, which is hard to see obviously on a print. And again, an inverted pleat, so you get that blues-on effect, and that means you've got plenty of volume of fabric across your back. It's really comfortable, it's got stretch in it, and I've made it as long as I can without it starting to look old-fashioned and not look like a bomber jacket anymore.
Yeah, it's just right, but you're right, it's not sort of cutting you off in an uncomfortable place.
It's not too short, yeah, and it's not heavy. So if your memory, like me, of those classic, particularly American bomber jackets, they were very thick and quite bulky. Some of them were quite like felt almost, weren't they? And I loved them, and they had motifs on the back, or it was a baseball team number or something.
But this one
is like
you can
a
almost
feminine...
wear like a cardigan almost, can't you? Because you could wear this inside. I mean, that look there is great.
Well, Jackie always wears hers done up like a top. She doesn't put anything underneath
almost like a blouse almost, but obviously not a blouse. But so many people have been commenting, so many people have been coming through on my Twitter. I'm at the Huntley if you want to come through. I'll try and get to any questions that are there. Sorry if you don't get a mention, but I'm trying to sort of see if you have any requests. I'll pass them on to Ruth as well. Now, your fabulous T-shirt. This is a T-shirt, and this is a real statement tee, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is my Love Heart motif T-shirt, and this is the new colour, so this is sunset red, and then Betsy is wearing the other new colour, which is the beautiful navy. So it's a gorgeous cotton modal, so really high modal content, so it feels beautiful. Also got stretch, and then you've got this lovely animal print heart, and then inside the words love. And this is heat treated, called plastisol. It's a heat printing technique, which means that doesn't peel, it doesn't fade. I would recommend washing it inside out. And then you've got this kind of drop shadow on the word love. So everything there that I love, animal print and love.
It does make me want sweeties every time you say
yes, love hearts. Yeah, I love hearts too.
No, we have got more on the way, so do stay with us.
Friday on QVC. See our fantastic offer on this 4-piece hair and body collection from SBC at 7 p.m. We launch our great deal on this comfy cocoon-shaped folding chair at 9 p.m. And celebrate your personal style with fresh new fashion and accessories at 10 p.m. From fashion to furniture, we have you covered this Friday. Shop with joy. Shop with QVC.
Moments to celebrate are those wonderful occasions when we celebrate the happiness of those that mean the most to us and show them how much we care. Here at QVC, we want to help make every moment a precious one. Let us help you celebrate the ones you love, mark those special events and triumphs, and revel in the joy of others. Make every moment an unforgettable one with QVC.
Well, we are having a fabulous time. This is the Ruth Langsford Watch Party. I mean, that's not the official title of the show, but
it sounds like I'm selling watches, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're not selling watches.
Like, oh, well, you need a trench coat with all of the... There we are. But no, we are talking fashion, but we're also just having a really good time. You've been sending your photos through. They've been coming through. And if you have sent a photo through, one of my colleagues, who's been very, very kind, is actually popping those up at the bottom of the screen throughout the show. So thank you for getting involved. We're also live over on Facebook, where Will is actually reading a lot of your questions. So thank you very much. Nice to have you here with us, Will.
Oh, thank you very much, Catherine. It's lovely to be here, actually, and just be sort of spending Thursday evening with you, having lots of conversations live on the QVC UK Facebook page. Louisa has just said, I'm having a Thursday night glass of rosé. Cheers to you. I've got lots of Ruth's clothes. And also, Louisa's having a vaccine at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Louisa. I'm getting my second one as well on Saturday.
Aww.
Good news, everybody. Sue says, pizza party for Sue at home right now. She's just back from a lovely few days away with her husband in her caravan. That got me thinking, maybe we should talk about dream destinations. Obviously, travel is limited right now. We all know that. But if we could go anywhere and there was no limit, where would you like to magic yourself to? Let me know on the Facebook page.
Oh, I'd love to know, Ruth.
I'd like to go to the Maldives, Will, because I've never been.
Nice.
And every time I see a picture of the Maldives, I go, it can't be that beautiful. It looks like a Bounty advert, doesn't it? White sand, blue sky. I go, it can't be that beautiful. And then every time I speak to someone who's been, they go, it really is.
It's like it's that beautiful with no filter. With no filter.
That's literally how it looks. So Maldives for me, I think.
How about you, Will? Where would you like to go?
Do you know what? I would love to go to, I can go, I think. I can go to Wales right now, can't I? That's allowed. See,
Wales
I love Aberystwyth, so I'll be heading to mid-Wales on the west coast very, very soon. We have lots of fun there.
Nice.
Just finally, Sue Tree has said, did you know, ladies, the French call shandy panache?
Panache?
Oh,
I didn't know that. No, there's a perfume called Panache, isn't there?
Yeah, I think there was.
Oh.
There might still be, for all you know.
Nice.
Wow, fantastic to hear that. I love that panache. It sounds so much posher than shandy, doesn't it?
Shandy and Mandy.
Well, thank you so very much. Yeah, I can't say panache because I don't have a best friend who has a name that rhymes with panache.
Panache with tash.
Yeah, well, you could do that, couldn't you? Panache with tash. Sounds like me before I've plucked. Anyway, we are moving on, and what we've got next for you is that fabulous Love T-shirt. Already over 200 have gone, so if you are in love with this, order it quickly because we've got some brand new colours, including the one you're wearing.
Yeah, so that's beautiful. Betsy in that gorgeous navy. I love that, and it really makes that pink of the love, the words love there, really pop. And we've put it with a denim skirt there, lovely pair of Moda and Pele metallic wedges. So really, really lovely look. And then I'm wearing the other new colour, which is the sunset red.
Doesn't the pink go lovely with that sunset
well, you'd
red?
think it would. I like clashing colours.
Yeah.
So you know, they used to say like, oh, you should never have blue and green together or pinks and reds. I disagree. So that's the sunset red. This is the navy. Then we did a white. You can see when you move it that it's almost like it's metallic. So you get that shimmer on there,
and there's one of your bombers over the top. How gorgeous!
And that's why I always have the motif in the middle. So whatever jacket you're wearing, you'll see that in the middle.
Really good thinking.
Sunset red, obviously, that I'm wearing, and then this lovely, very pale kind of heather grey. Let me show you that against the white, in case you think they're the same. They're not. So you can see those together.
Really, really nice. I love the look of it, but you can even see before you touch it that you've got the quality there. So you're not going to get those twisty seams.
No, and so this is the thing that I keep saying maybe we shouldn't call them T-shirts, we just call them tops, actually. Because the minute you say T-shirt, I, probably like you, would just go, it's a cotton T-shirt, and I go, I'm paying that for a cotton T-shirt. Yeah. What you're paying for is the quality of this fabric. So it's a cotton modal mix, and the modal content is 37%, so that's high. You know, sometimes you'll get 15% modal because it's quite an expensive yarn, and that gives it this beautiful quality, this feel. It almost feels velvety, like a rabbit's ears, but also it means it doesn't go out of shape. It keeps its colour. I mean, this is white, obviously, but the navy or the sunset red, it keeps its colour. And if you've bought my vest tops before, and so many of you have, because it's one of the most popular pieces in my range, and we've got so many colours now.
Loads of them.
The reason people come back for it more and more, they might question the price to start with, but when they see how it launders, you wear it, you wash it, you wear it, you wash it, it doesn't go out of shape, it doesn't fade. Jackie's had she's got a navy blue one, she's had for 3.5 years, and she's never had to replace it yet. So that's what you're paying for. Wow. It's sustainable fashion. It's like we don't want you to have to buy it 3 times. So you pay that little bit extra, but you're paying for the quality.
It's really timeless sentiment, just love. It's a really positive thing as well in the world.
And I love love, you know, I love love. And I love hearts, like we were saying, the sweeties. I love animal prints, you've got that. And I haven't gone too wild with the animal print around the heart there, the motif. Then when you come down to the bottom, it's just got little side vents, so that if you do wear it out, like we've done it there with Betsy over the skirt, you know, it's not constricting, it's not tight across the top of your thighs or on your hip. The motif, we've used a technique called plastisol, which is a printing technique, which means that this won't fade and it won't peel. I'm not saying it won't ever, ever, ever. You've got it for years, but you know, sometimes you buy a motif T-shirt, you pay less than that, and within a few washes, it's all peeled off or faded.
It's not one of these shops where, you know, you pick things up that look nice before you wash them, and then once you wash them, that's
Well, they're fun, and then you think after 3 washes they look terrible. This is a really high-quality printing technique, and as you can see there, you've got this slight metallic look on the words love and a drop shadow, which really make them stand out. But the actual heart itself, we've done quite a low-key, laid-back animal print.
I really love it, and I love the shape of the heart because it's just a crisp, defined, symmetrical heart. Just looks really beautiful. Now, over 400 have gone, so just bear in mind, you want to get your order in nice and quickly. And thank you for all the lovely messages that are coming through as well. Right now, though, we're going to find out what is happening on this very channel at 9 p.m. whilst we continue the after party.
Well, hello, Catherine. Hello, Ruth. How are you both this evening?
Good, thank you.
I feel like, should we all do a bit of this? Listen, join me at 9 o'clock. We've got a brand new Today special value from SBC for you. It's phenomenal value that we're getting. It's all about the power of propolis with this one. We've got your hero product, that 1 litre size of that propolis gel in there. A 1 litre size, which, you know, has been put together especially for us here at QVC. We've also got a new propolis and white willow body wash in there too. They brought it straight out of the gate in a super size on that one, brand new, currently only available here with us at QVC as part of that Today's special value. £101 worth of value for under £35. It's going to be so popular. It's a once in a year opportunity to get it, so please don't miss out. Join me at 9 o'clock with Nancy. We'll tell you more then.
I really want to give Mihal a kiss, and I think we could do this if we carefully did it, couldn't we? Did that work? So we'll be seeing Mihal at 9 p.m. But if you are staying with us, remember that at the end of this show, you have got exclusive VIP invitation to the after show party over on Facebook. So you're welcome to stay with us over there, or of course enjoy the brand new Today's special value. Now though, we are going to have a look at Ruth's fabulous denim skirt. This is so gorgeous.
Yes, we were talking about the white cotton twill skirt.
Yes.
This came first, the denim skirt, and from that came the white version.
So is it kind of the same skirt?
It's exactly the same skirt, except different fabrics. This is a true denim, and the white one wasn't true denim, so you can't call it a denim skirt. Okay, so this is your classic denim skirt, that Western style contrast stitching. But as you can see there, and Betsy, no button, no fly. Okay, just that central seam that goes down. But then when she turns, the zip is actually at the back. You'll need to come back up again for. Oh, there's the vent at the back, which means that you can move. Although it's got that slight pencil-y shape. If you come back up for me. Keep going. There. So the zip is an exposed zip on purpose, so it looks there's a fashion element to it there. So instead of the zip being at the front, I've put it at the back. And the reason I've done that is that I find with denim skirts, when they have the traditional zip, fly and button here, they're quite bulky then when you sit down, particularly if you've got something over the top of them. So if you're wearing your T-shirt like this over the top and there's a fly and a button and a zip, when you sit, you get that kind of bunching up.
And if you're like me and you already feel that you've got your own bulk there and you don't want more bulk.
Yeah, and sometimes it can, like you said, it can look bulky. I've got 2 darts at the back, which again gives some shape. You've got the zip here, so you step into the skirt. At the front, it's that classic Western style with the pockets, with the little ticket pocket, with the contrast. Who's that talking in my ear?
I know, we got like voice in our ears.
It's like, who was that? Somebody, it's like a taxi broke through.
I have to deal with enough voices in my own head. Let alone the ones at work. In fact, there was a voice in my head